My people, I watch this video, water comot for my eye. I wan make una listen to the voice note of somebody wey reach out to VDN. How this woman dey go through a lot. I wan make una watch am, then I go come back and analyze am. Just I dey talk with soft voice. This one wake me like dodo.
My name is Olivia. I'm from Enugu State, but I reside in Lagos. So the last incident that happened that made him to take the keys forcefully from me. I was shooting my clothes downstairs. I was trying to market my clothing. When he came and he sent my younger brother to come and call me. I was downstairs. I now went upstairs to meet him. He said I should pack my clothes and my bags and leave his house. Usually he would throw me out. Everybody in the street, everybody in our street knows I usually sleep on that street at night when he takes the kids from me and beats me and throw me out. But I usually come back because of my kids. He would threaten to take them away from me, and I'll have to come back into the house and beg him. So that day, he told me, he said I should pack my bags and leave the house. I said I was not going anywhere. I want to take my children. I want to take my kids with me, and that I'm not going anywhere. That it's been so long that every time he throws me out and I leave the kids for him, that I am not going anywhere. I wasn't going to go anywhere that day. So he said that, okay, no problem. Since I don't want to leave, that he's going to show me what he's capable of. He started dragging me and he wanted to throw me off the staircase. He usually throws me off that staircase. Like, I'm used to being thrown off that staircase. So he wanted to throw me off the staircase as usual. And unfortunately for him, I bent the other side and I had to fall through the step and I hit my head on the floor. I wasn't even paying attention to know if anything happened to my head. And I was running towards my kids. I just want to go and get my baby girl. And I was thinking that if I carried the baby, that he wasn't going to do anything to me. But immediately I carried the baby, he started dragging me and my baby upstairs. My baby is 3 years old. He started dragging both me and the baby upstairs. He dragged us upstairs, and all the locks in our houses in our house are broken. All of them are broken because of the beating. Whenever he's beating me like that, all his friends, they will rush in, because he keeps boys in the house. So his friends will rush inside and break the door to rescue me. So that's why all the locks are broken. So a few days before then, he changed all the locks, and I was wondering why. The room where I sleep, he changed it to fingerprints. That was the most unnecessary thing to do, but I didn't see any reason why he had to do that. So when he dragged me upstairs with my baby, he said that I was wondering why he changed the lock to fingerprint. That this is when I'll see why he changed it to lock fingerprints. He then jumped the door. He locked it behind me. And he said I should drop the baby. I refused to drop my baby because I was thinking that if I'm carrying the baby, he wasn't going to do anything much to me. I'm used to the beating. I have scars all over my body. There is a stab wound. He stabs me at every opportunity he gets. So I was already used to the beating. But I refused to let my girl go. So he started hitting me. He brought out a pressing iron, the iron they used to press clothes. So I was looking for either iron for a long time, for like 3 days before. I wanted to use it to iron my boys' clothes. So he brought it out and started hitting me with it. He was hitting me. He was hitting my girl. He was hitting me. He was hitting my girl. And anyway, I tried to cover myself with the baby, he will hit me, and he still hit the baby. So he managed to take the baby from me and flinged her. I would even get the chance to check if the baby landed on the floor. She was just screaming and screaming, and the baby landed. I didn't get the chance to check where the baby landed at. So he started pushing me. He bites me on my back. I have evidence. I have videos of all these things from beatings from previous years and many months ago. So he started beating me out of the room, biting me and everything. So he dragged me out to the passage and he naked me. His friends were there. His cousins were there. They were even the ones that brought blanket to cover me, wrapper to cover me up, and they were begging me that I should at least leave, because it's every time he was doing that to me, that I should at least leave. It's only when I survive that I can be able to be there for my kids and everything, that I have to survive at least to be able to see my kids. So he dragged me outside and I went outside. When I went outside, he locked everything. He seized my phone. He said that the only thing I would ever take out of the house was only the clothes I was putting on. He took my ATM card, he took my business, he took everything from me. He took my phones. So I had to start running to the police station. When I came to the police station that night, they said that it was already late and that was not the right police station to make the report. So they said that I should sleep there at the police station, because usually I was already used to sleeping outside. I said I wasn't going to sleep at the police station, that let me just go back to the house. I came back to the house and he instructed everybody to lock me out and everything inside the house. I should just stay outside. So I slept outside that day. The next day, I went to the police station, Elason police station, the one closer to my house. When I got to the police station, I made the report and everything. They said, okay, that they have to invite him. They invited him and he said he was busy. They called him, he said he was busy. They said, okay, let's go to the estate, let's go to the house and see if there's anything they could say. They got to the house. It happened that he locked everybody, including my own children. He locked everybody inside the house and went out with the key. There was nobody allowed to leave the house, which in case if anything was happening inside the house, nobody would have known and everything. So when we got there with the police station, with the police people, they refused to open the gate. They said that he locked the gate and he went out. They started calling him again. He said that he wasn't available. So we went to the estate security. The estate security started calling him again and he wasn't available. So when he eventually called the woman back, I think he called his lawyer or something. Then the lawyer told him that he should tell them that they were going to come see to the police station the next day. And the police people, they gave us appointments the next day. The next day we came. The next day I left where I was sleeping because I didn't have anywhere to sleep. I slept outside. So the next day I got up from there and started going to the police station. When I got to the police station, he was there already before I came, because I was citing them from afar. He came with 2 lawyers, but I came the first time, he wasn't there yet. So I went back. The second time I came, I saw them from afar with the lawyers and 2 security personnel that he came with. So I came. When I came inside, they called him to come inside and he was just too proud to come inside. He was with lawyers and everything. So when the police people started questioning him about what he did to me, they did do all these things to me and they did take my children from me. He said that it was he's going to handle it as a family case. But the police people refused. They said that it's wrong, that they should transfer it to the DPO. So they transferred it to the DPO office. When we got to the DPO office, the DPO instructed him to give me back everything, that he should give me back my phone and give me my children. He agreed to that. He agreed to give me back my children. Then they said I should follow him home and get my things and my kids. So when we got to the house, I was not able to get anything out of him. It was only the phone that he gave to me, and he took my kids away from me. So the next day, after like 2 days, I went back to the house again to see if I can be able to see my kids or anything. So when I got there, he instructed them not to allow me in. But when I got in, the gate was open. I entered inside and my boy was following me. My kids, they were following me. They wanted to go with me. His boys started bullying me and they were beating my son. I have videos of all these things. They were beating my son. And I went back to the police station. And when they came for the arrest of those boys, he told those boys to leave the house and they left the house. So right now, up till now, the police have been looking for him. He has refused to release my kids, and nobody knows where my children are. Nobody knows where he is. Nobody knows anything up to this time. I think I'm running mad. He has threatened so many times that he had told me pump and play that there's nothing I can do to him, that if he kills me now, that nobody can tell. I have pictures of all the beatings he has done to me. He beats me like every slightest opportunity. He has stabbed me so many times, and now he has my kids. I don't know if I can do without my children. I can't. When I was pregnant for my baby, he forced me to take drugs. He was forcing me to take drugs every day. And because he doesn't want the pregnancy, he said that have taken my kids from me so many times because I was too small. I'm a small girl. I've not grown up. He married me when I was very small. He has done a lot of things to me throughout the years. He used to stab me. He used to beat me. He would not allow me to do anything for myself. He said nobody can do anything. He said that nobody can do anything. He forcefully takes my kids away from me. That's every single time. He will beat me, naked me on the street. The people living in our streets knows that. But because I couldn't do anything because of my children. I couldn't live because of my children. He has separated from me. He has filed separation. The police have been looking for him and he has refused to show up. And the police are saying there is limit to what they can do, that they cannot give me, they cannot. Please, if there's anything, any other information or anything I need to, because I cannot stay without my children. My baby, they're not going to school. The school have been calling me that they have not seen them. He went and dumped my kids with his mom, and they're not taking my calls, they're not taking anything. The first time they collected these children from me, they beat me up. Him and his family, they beat him up. Even his younger brother slapped me, and they took my boy from me when I was pregnant for the second baby. So right now they're trying to do the same thing again, but the only difference is that this is not anyways. I'm already in Lagos, so the Lagos states are fighting. They were looking for him, so he had to run. He took my kids and he dumped them with his mom and he ran away. Nobody is taking. I don't know where the kids are. It's getting to 2 months now. I've not set my eyes on these children. He will usually tell me that if I do anything that is going to kill me and nobody will ask. And actually it's true that nobody is going to ask. Please, the last hope I have, I have exhausted every other hope. I've been to Lagos State Domestic Violence. I've been looking for him and he has not been able to do anything. I went to this thing. They said that there's limit to what they can do, that I should go get a lawyer. And he took my business from me. He took all the businesses I have from me. I couldn't even get a dime out of it. And he hacked on my business page and he took out orders from my clients. And I've been paying back all these things over the months. And I've also gone into debt. I don't even have money to get a lawyer to begin with. And he knows all those things. He took them from me so that I will not be able to fight him. I don't know what to do again. I cannot stay without my children. Those children, he has been abusive to them. He has been very abusive to those children. My children cannot stay in his hands. And the worst part is that he's not even... How long has it been now? It's getting to 1 month. Those children have not set their eyes on me. They have not set their eyes on me. And my baby is autistic. She cannot do anything for herself. She cannot walk. She cannot talk. Please. I beg you, please. I'm too small for all of this. I don't know where to go from here. I cannot even know my left and my right anymore.
When I hear the voice notes, this now somebody will reach out to VDM. Like for my relationship page, a lot of people they reach out to me. Maybe I need to use until they do content now. Anyway. Woman, I know you have said everything. You just didn't talk. Man and woman matter. Husband and wife matter. You dey trained with care. You have to be very careful. Because as you talk, you fit shook mouth put now. Fight the man. Do everything. The man go just now one look enter us. He give am better knacking now. Every day, don't worry again. Me and my husband don't settle. Yes. So husband and wife matter. Guys, they be. You understand? This lady, she said a lot of things in between. Obviously, the man get money. Money they involved. You know, and now those guys may well be say, go village, go marry one small girl for us. Now, this is what we call, of course, do I need to tell you that this is a narcissistic behavior? Of course not. This is a narcissistic behavior. I think that like this are happening on a daily basis, where a lot of women are maltreated and they stay inside that marriage because of their children. If you hear her, she keep repeating, I'm in this marriage, I'm here, I'm going back because of my children, because of my children, because of my children. I don't talk say make you not go back because of your children. But I promise you something. If you die, if you buy today, if you buy, you have to survive. You have to be alive to fight for your children. This is a clear case of narcissist. The problem, they say, is a very fluid case because she loved the guy. She loved the guy. That makes me want to talk about a story of a lady that I happened to meet. Funny enough, I think that what boiled me down to open my relationship page in the first place. Because I have tendencies to, people tend to reach out to me and tell me things or do things about relationship. So, even before I opened this page, it has always been like those kind of things. So, she not give me permission to share this video, so I'm not going to call names, but I will just say a story, what happened to her. So, one day I did my house, I got a text message from one of my friends for another state. He say, oh, my cousin lives in your state. She actually lives in your city, and I want you to help me check on her. I said, what is going on? She said her husband is maltreating her. She's not getting the care that she needs. Blah, 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 blah. So, okay, no problem. I said, I'm in the same city with her. I will go and pay her a visit. So I reached out to the lady, and it now happened that they just moved even closer to, they moved, I don't know if it was a coincidence, but they moved very close to my house. It was like, maybe like 5 minutes. So your auntie, because it was the time I went to their house when they were like a little bit far to go and collect something for this, my friend, or give her something, because I think my husband traveled to Nigeria and he brought some things for her. And I think he was going to send it to her in that state. So I knew where she was staying that time. I was tired. Maybe I should go and sleep and do this video some other time. Anyways, I'm just going to post it like this. I'm not in a hurry. Facebook like short videos, but this my relationship page is not for short videos. It's for long videos. If you want to listen, you listen. If you don't want to listen, you can scroll and pass. I'm going somewhere. So, I told her, no problem, we'll go and check up on her. So when I called her, she said, auntie, we have even bought a house. We've moved close to you now. You know, I said, oh, good, send me your address. So she sent me her address and went to see her. Then she just had a baby. She already have a 3 years old or 4 years old son, or maybe 2 years plus then. About 3 years old son, and then she had the baby in her hand. The baby was even less than 6 months at that time. So I told her, I told her that, oh, I came to see you, blah, 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 can we talk? The husband was at home that day. So she was just, like, auntie, welcome. So I quickly called that, she didn't want the husband to know what was going on. So, and now, me, sharp girl now, I also thought, okay, I will come back some other time to come and see you. So, the next time I went to see her, I asked her, is your husband at home? She said, no. I said, okay, I'm coming. So I got there. Maybe because she felt she's not safe in the house, maybe there might be cameras in the house, she told me that we should go for a stroll. So we went to the near park. We went to a park there and we sat down, and she started telling me her story. And this is how the story went. So she just turned 18 in Nigeria. She's a pastor's daughter. She just turned 18 in Nigeria, and this man came to do prayer. Oh my God. The already is too much. I'm supposed to be sleeping. The man came for prayers in the father's house as a pastor, and he cited her. And he was asking the man, "Is that your daughter?" I was like, "Yes, so she just finished secondary school. She's planning to go to university and all those kind of things." That was how the conversation went. He got his prayers and everything, and he left. The next thing, the person that brought him to the pastor, he contacted that one and like, "I like that pastor daughter. I would like to marry her." I was like, that's small girl now. You be old pally now. What did happen? He saying like the girl, he would like to marry her. Like joke. But look, they're serious. He saying they're serious. Okay, we'll go tell pastor. We'll go see what he talk. Pastor, yeah, man from Obodo Yibo, America. Yeah, I pop out. Say now, why not? And so can call the girl. Somebody say like you want to marry you. He say who? This is our brother when he come from Obodo Yibo, America. See, daddy, anything when you talk, I will listen. That's what they come begin to do courtship. The guy go come Nigeria, go buy her things, anything when she wants. Now they give her levels. No, but don't you go levels. They give her anything when she wants. That go do for her. Pam, 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 pam. Before they do marriage. Pam, 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 pam. The guy go back to America. Because they process her papers. Pam, 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 pam. They say it go take some time. But finally, her paper was true. And the guy paid for her flight ticket and she came to America. Guy picked her up from the airport. Oh, good to see you. Blah, 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 blah. I don't add the story. No, so they tell me the story, you understand? But I just have to make it sweet. So follow the storyline. She said, as she entered her house. To cut the long story short, it was very abusive relationship. The guy did not love her. He just deceived her, married her, because according to him, he felt she was a quiet one. She was the one that he could manipulate. He would beat this girl. He would not give her food. He would maltreat her children. He will do so many atrocities to this girl. And he had a Black American girl that he was going out with, that they were still going out even after I married this girl. And they did not marry, but they had a toxic relationship together. They will sleep with themselves. They will go to club. This man will not come home for 2 days, 3 days without explanation. And then when he comes and she says, "Oh, where have you been?" Like, what right do you have to ask me have I been? Because this is a 30-year-old man who married a girl that was not up to 20 years. Just the classic case of this one. And the guy will beat her silly for daring to ask him where he has been for the past 3 days. She was telling me this story and I was just like this. I said, "In this America, you mean you are going through this?" I said, "Do you know that we have agencies that take care of this? Like, you are just one phone call away from getting help." I said, "Did you know that?" She said, "The thing is that he's the one that brought me to America. I don't want to report him because the family knows what is going on. Everybody is talking to him. He has anger issue. He's always doing the ways that I told me he will change. He will beat me. He will tell me he will change. That he was even angry that she got pregnant for the second child. She hates the daughter. The daughter is afraid of him. He will beat her in the presence of her children, maltreat her, beat her son." And guys, my experience with the son, this is what even blew my mind. There was a day she came to my house with the son, and the son stayed with me for few hours. The boy, as little as he was so aggressive. My children were scared. They're like, mommy, we don't want the boy to come to the house. He's too aggressive. Any little thing, he will fight, he will beat, he will pinch. He was so aggressive. That's because of the trauma. The trauma of being in an abusive family. The trauma of watching the father maltreat the mother. The thing was already getting to the boy. That's how deep this matter has gotten to a point where even the children were not getting their immunization. I'm talking about America. These children were not getting their immunization. The man would not take her to the clinic. Then, as a 6 months old daughter in her hands, had not been to the clinic since she had the baby. No care, nothing, no immunization, nothing. She cannot drive. The guy will go out, leave her at home. She's not working, nothing. At that time, they were still trying to process her green card, because this green card by marriage. She could not work, she could not drive. She literally depended on the guy, and the guy made sure of that. The only thing she had was her phone. She told me, auntie, look at my hair. My husband has turned me to something else. All my hair have finished. But that's what I said. You're leaving this marriage. It's totally up to you. You are one call away from getting help. There are organizations in this Igbo America. You just need to call them. Only one phone call. They will come and say, get help. You need help. They take care of you. They give you shelter. Take care of you and your children. And they will fight everything for you. And the guy will be paying child support. Yes. Because the guy has bastard money. He will go to club. She will hear him booking club. He will book the club for the night. Spend money. And when she asks him for money for food, even for food for the children, she was breastfeeding and the baby was eating baby food. Sometimes she will run out of baby food. She will ask the guy will like, since I just give him money for baby food, what did you do with it? He will be angry. Like as if she dey eat the food. This is a money to feed your own child. He will be mad. Before you know, basbos. You will use the money to stone her. Come on, take wasteful. Curse her. Don't be smarty. I told her, I said, to leave the marriage is totally up to you. I cannot tell you to leave your husband. But inside my mind, I was screaming, leave! Get out while you were still alive. She said, I regretted even having this second child. I don't know why this man married me and brought me to America. I don't know why. Because he never loved me. From day one, I stepped my feet into America. He never loved me. He deceived me in Nigeria. He was doing everything, buying me all the latest wig, all the latest weave-on, all the clothes. He would buy, he pamper me just to deceive me. Until she told me immediately, until I stepped my feet into America, I met a completely different human being. It was like someone from the pit of hell. There was a day she called me, auntie, we've not eaten since morning. My baby is hungry. We've not eaten since. Do you know that I had to drive, pick her up, took her to the store to buy food. It became a burden in my heart because she was still in that marriage. It got to a point I just had to tell her, you know what is right for you. If you cannot do the right thing for you, don't add me to it. I need a breather. Because I saw that she was trapped and she needed to face the reality herself. And I had to give her a space to let her make that decision for herself. And then one day, I saw her make a post on social media. She has removed the man's name and, of course, she left the marriage, Of course, the man will be paying child support because she's looking good. We see this girl on the this girl fine. Pretty girl. Pretty. But when she was in that house with that man, the kind of maltreating. He told her, I said, I married you because you were the quiet one. I knew you would not give me any trouble. She said, the Akata, the black American girl he was dating, she said, that one is only good for knacking. Because she don't get character. They were always fighting. But they were so much attached. They would go club together. They would drink. The guy, they smoke, he go. She said she never knew he smoke until she come America. Guy would come. No, because I say meter. He come in her house. Come at Papa house for prayers. She never knew he was smoking. She never knew he goes to club and womanize until she came to America. She saw shaggy. But I thank God she finally left the marriage. And she's in a good place. I hope maybe she probably remarried. Because she will say, Auntie, oh my God, men are always chasing me. You know. But look at the way this man is treating me like trash. I thought that there's a better man out there for you. It's your choice. I hope she's married. Probably remarried. But that traumatic experience for a girl of just 18 years, you know what I mean? But anyways, that was the story of her story. You know, I had to cut a lot of things because she's on social media. I don't want her to see this video and she'll be like, oh, is this auntie? Why you say my story without my permission? Anyways, I'm saying this story so that you can learn. And if this is happening to you too, you can send me a DM. I'm very open in my DM. And if you don't mind, I will share your story. You understand? We'll make it anonymous. Or if you want to share your face, we'll share your face. But I want to encourage you. If you are in a place, if you are in a relationship where it's traumatic, where you are being maltreated, where you are being treated like a piece of trash, where your husband is treating you like you are look at the way this man is biting this lady, stabbing her. And she said, I'm staying there because of my children. Madam, you want to kill yourself. If you die, who will take care of the children now? Survive first. Please. Get out. Get out. I know what they do is to incapacitate you, to make you financially dependent on them. You can hear her saying that the man make her so she will not be able to make money. That is their trick. A narcissist to the core. If you are living with one, I want you to be smart. Because they don't care. They can buy you. They can buy you. So if you haven't watched my narcissist series, I will try and repost them. I made a lot of exposure and how you can get out from a narcissist marriage, a narcissist relationship. Get out safely. Because these people will buy you. And as I tell you, as I talk and play for Nigeria, nothing will happen. But I thank God she was able to get here for VTN. My people, I will see you guys in my next video. Bye-bye.